welcome to this week's episode of The Language of Leadership, where we explore the principles and practices that make great leaders. I'm your host, Chuck Marting. Today, we have a truly inspiring topic, and I'd like to discuss it with you. And I have not, as of this episode, touched on religions or religious significances or teachings in leadership. But this past Sunday, while attending church, I found myself pondering the significance of servant leadership while intently looking at a painting depicting Jesus Christ washing and anointing the feet of the apostles. Now, many different religions have examples of servant leadership within their teachings, but I feel most comfortable talking about this example than I do about others. And I hope to have others more well-versed in these areas and religions on the show to share with us here those teachings. But today, we're going to be diving into the leadership examples set by Jesus Christ in washing the feet of his apostles and the significance of servant leadership. By the end of this episode, you'll understand the importance of servant leadership and learn key objectives to implement this leadership style, helping you become more trusted and a more respected leader. But before we begin, let's take a moment to reflect on the powerful act of Jesus washing the feet of his apostles. It serves as a timeless reminder that leadership is not about authority and control, but rather about humility and service and empowering others. This act of humility and service is at the core teachings of servant leadership. So, what exactly is servant leadership? Servant leadership is a leadership philosophy where a leader's primary goal is to serve others. Instead of focusing solely on their own success or their position or their power, servant leaders prioritize the well-being and growth of their team members. Now, this approach fosters trust, respect, and a sense of belonging within the team. So ultimately, it's going to lead to higher levels of productivity and employee satisfaction and trust in the leader or leadership. So let's discuss some key objectives that are going to help you implement service leadership and become a more trusted and respected leader. So first, the first objective that I want to review that I came up with when I was pondering this is to develop a mindset of service. So to become a servant leader, it's essential to shift your mindset from me to we. You have to start by recognizing that your role as a leader is to support and serve your team. You need to focus on understanding the team's needs, their concerns, and their aspirations. By doing this, you'll be able to create an environment where everyone feels valued and empowered. Now, Lewis Howes is a self-improvement leadership influencer. He's a successful entrepreneur, an author, a podcast host known for his work in the self-improvement and leadership space. And he has dedicated his career to helping others achieve their full potential and live fulfilling lives. So through his podcast, The School of Greatness, Lewis Howes interviews influential leaders and shares insights on personal growth, entrepreneurship, and overcoming challenges. And he creates a platform for his guests where they can share their knowledge and their experiences, and ultimately benefiting his audience by providing actionable strategies and inspiration. So Lewis is involved in various philanthropic causes, and he's partnered with organizations focused on education, empowerment, and mental health. So for an example, he supports Pencils of Promise, and this is a nonprofit that builds schools and increases access to quality education in developing countries. So Lewis's leadership style is characterized by his genuine desire to serve and uplift others. And he's created a community where people can learn, grow, and support each other in their personal and professional journeys. So through his work, he exemplifies the power of service leadership in an inspiring and empowering individuals to reach their potential. And, I hope to one day have Lewis on the language of leadership, having followed him from the beginning of his journey and see him as one of my mentors and influencers in my own leadership journey. It would be a thrill to have him here on this podcast. But let's go on to objective number 2. And objective number 2 is to lead by example. So, as a leader, your actions speak louder than your words. You show your commitment to servant leadership by leading through example. Just as Jesus washed the feet of his apostles, look for opportunities to roll up your sleeves and engage in tasks right alongside your team members. This hands-on approach demonstrates your willingness to serve and to build trust among your team. John C. Maxwell is known for his emphasis on personal growth and lifelong learning. He consistently leads by example by continuously seeking new knowledge and refining his leadership skills. Now, despite his vast experience and his success, John remains humble and he is open to growth. And he's demonstrating that to leaders, and that they should never stop learning and they have to constantly be evolving. Now, John's commitment to personal growth is evident in his extensive books and resources on leadership and personal development that he's written over the years. He shares his insights and experiences to inspire others to pursue their own growth journeys. So by leading by example in his own personal pursuits of growth, John encourages leaders to prioritize self-improvement and inspire those around them to do the same. Now, John has long advocated servant leadership. He's emphasized the importance of leaders serving their teams, and he's encouraged leaders to prioritize the needs and growth of others, fostering an environment of collaboration and empowerment. So his own actions have exemplified himself as a servant leader. He invests time and effort in mentoring, coaching emerging leaders, and offering guidance and support to help them reach their potential. Through his Maxwell Leadership Foundation, he provides scholarships and resources to individuals pursuing leadership education and demonstrating his commitment to serving and developing future leaders. By promoting servant leadership and actively practicing it in his own life, John inspires others to adapt their mindset and approach to leadership. He's a phenomenal man and a great mentor. The third objective that I pondered and I brought to you here is practice active listening. Effective communication is a crucial component of servant leadership. Practice active listening by giving your full attention to your team members when they speak. You have to create a safe space for honest and open dialogue with your team. And you have to encourage feedback of those ideas that they have. But by listening attentively, you'll gain valuable insights and you're going to build stronger relationships and make your team members feel heard and that they're respected. One of our guests on the language of leadership is a great example of a leader practicing active listening and in turn coaching and teaching others on this skill. Cliff Ravenscraft is also known as the mindset answer man. He is a prominent figure in the podcast business, coaching, mentoring, and speaker industries. Now, while he may not have a traditional leadership role with an organization, he's demonstrated the power of active listening and its impact on his communities. Hey, are you a business leader or a supervisor striving to reach your full potential and take your organization to the next level? As a professional leadership coach, I can help you achieve your goals. My tailored coaching approach is designed to address your specific needs and help you succeed in today's fast-paced business world, whether you need to improve team communication, streamline processes, or develop a strategic vision for your organization. I'm here to help. With my coaching, you can expect to develop a deeper understanding of your leadership style and how to leverage it for maximum impact, gain clarity on your goals and priorities, and create a roadmap to achieve them. You're going to build the confidence and courage to take bold action and make difficult decisions. Learn proven strategies for managing stress, staying focused, and maintaining peak performance, and receiving support, encouragement, and accountability to keep you on track and moving forward. Contact me today at chuck@learningthelanguageofleadership.com. That's chuck@learningthelanguageofleadership.com for a free 90-minute call to learn how coaching can help you achieve your business, leadership, and personal goals. Let's work together to unlock your full potential and take your organization to new heights. Cliff has shown the benefits of active listening in many ways. He offers a popular course called the Podcasting A to Z course, where he guides aspiring podcasters through the process of starting their own products. And one of the key aspects of his teaching style is his dedication to active listening to his students. Having experienced this with Cliff, I can share that he actively listens to his students' questions, their concerns, but then he challenges them when it's needed. But he ensures that he provides personalized feedback, tailoring his guidance to meet the specific needs and goals of each participant or student. By active listening and responding to his student inquiries, Cliff creates a supportive learning environment that fosters growth and success. Through his active listening approach, Cliff has not only addressed technical and practical aspects of students and clients in their lives, but he's also provided emotional support and encouragement. He understands that starting a podcast, a business, or a leadership journey, it can be overwhelming. And by actively listening and empathizing with his students, he helps them overcome those obstacles and help them build confidence in themselves and the confidence to achieve their goals. Cliff's commitment to active listening has garnered him a loyal following by individuals who appreciate his attentiveness, his expertise, and his genuine care for their success. Now, I can tell you from firsthand experience that Cliff actively listens and cares. He's established himself as a trusted leader and mentor, and for me, a very good friend. Now, he may not hold a traditional leadership position in an organization, but his approach to active listening in the context of his communities is a perfect example of the benefits of the skill in fostering growth, learning, and support of students and coaches and followers. Objective number 4 is fostering collaboration and empowerment. Now, servant leaders understand the importance of collaboration and empowering their team members. Encouraging collaboration by creating opportunities for individuals is to share their expertise and to contribute to decision-making processes. Now, if you empower your team members by providing them with the resources, the support, and the autonomy they need to excel in those roles, this not only enhances their growth, but it also creates a culture of trust and ownership. Tim Ferriss, he hosts the Tim Ferriss Show. He's one of the more popular podcasters in the self-improvement and business arenas. And, Tim demonstrates his commitment to collaboration by inviting a diverse range of guests. He's included industry experts through leaders and high achievers from various fields. Tim creates a platform for collaboration. As he engages in insightful conversations with his guests, he's exploring their expertise and their experiences. But if you watch him, he actively listens to their stories, their ideas, and their insights, fostering collaboration of environments where both his guests and his listeners, they can learn and grow together. Now, He empowers his audiences by sharing actionable strategies and tools and also frameworks from his own guests' experiences and expertise. He encourages listeners to apply the knowledge gained from the podcast episodes in their own lives, and he's enabling them to become a better version of themselves. In his book, The 4 Hour Workweek, and then also Tribe of Mentors, Tim shares practical advice and insights from various successful individuals. And by featuring their stories and their lessons, Tim promotes collaborating and highlighting the power of learning from others' experiences. Now, Tim believes in the value of seeking mentorships and guidance from those who have achieved success in different areas. And he encourages readers to reach out to those experts and ask for help and to build relationships that foster collaboration and personal growth. Through his books, he's empowered individuals by providing them with resources, tools, and also frameworks to improve their productivity, well-being, and overall quality of life. He inspires readers to take ownership of their own paths and experience with new approaches and create a life that aligns with their values and their goals. By providing this platform for diverse voices to be able to extract actionable insights and to engage in personal experiments, he's fostering a culture of collaboration, and it empowers individuals to take control of their own lives and achieve personal and professional growth. Tim is another mentor that I envision at some point having on as a guest here on the Language of Leadership. Objective number 5 is recognizing and appreciating. Acknowledging and appreciating your team members and their efforts is a vital part of fostering a positive work environment. You have to take the time to recognize their achievements and express your gratitude for the contributions that they're making. By doing so, you'll boost the morale and inspire loyalty, and you're going to create a sense of camaraderie within your own team. Tony Hesh, the former CEO of Zappos, was known for his emphasis on customer service and then also the appreciation of his team members. Tony believed that a happy employee would result in a happy customer, and he prioritized creating a positive work culture with his team. He fostered a work environment where team members felt appreciated and valued. He implemented a unique approach called the Happiness Framework, which aimed to create a positive workplace culture, and it's centered around an employee's well-being and their satisfaction. So Tony recognized and he appreciated the efforts of his team members by providing them with opportunities for personal and professional growth. And he helped celebrate milestones and achievements, and also fostering a sense of community and collaboration within Zappos. Tony placed great importance on recognizing and appreciating customers. So he encouraged Zappos employees to go above and beyond in providing exceptional customer service. Tony believed in building a genuine connection with their customers and ensuring they felt appreciated and also valued throughout their interactions with the company. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to remind you that servant leadership is not a one-time practice, but a lifelong commitment. It's going to require consistent effort, self-reflection, and growth. By embracing this leadership style, though, you can transform not only your team, but also yourself as a leader. Now remember, the act of Jesus washing the feet of his apostles serves as a powerful symbol of humility, service, and love. Incorporating these type of principles into your leadership approach will not only make you trusted and a respected leader, but also it will have a positive and lasting impact on those you lead. Thank you for joining us on this episode of The Language of Leadership, and I hope you found this discussion on servant leadership inspiring and insightful. If you have any questions or you would like to share your experiences with servant leadership with me, please reach out to me at Chuck at learningthelanguageofleadership.com. That's Chuck at learningthelanguageofleadership.com. So until next week, lead with humility, serve with compassion, and inspire those around you to be the best versions of themselves. Take care.